Oh, Carl, I bring you much love from the not-so-mean streets of America. When people know that you and I know each other and we share backstrap bow hunting, spirit of the wild, great outdoors, healing powers of nature, dreams together, they all tell me to tell you they love you because you're what the founding fathers wanted all Americans to be suspicious of all authority, to fight like the third monkey trying to get on the ark, and demand accountability, which doesn't exist. I wrote a text to Christy Nome, who I love, and to Kash Patel, who I love, and I love a lot, but I manage my love. And I said, we're not going to be happy till you run out of rope in Minnesota. You've seen the crimes. You've got the evidence. Would you please snap some handcuffs on all these criminals running amok, burning our hard-earned tax dollars? So, Carl, what you do is not just about voicing it and mouthing off. We, the people, experimenting in self-government isn't just about squawking. I go right to the source. My Governor Abbott knows what I demand. In Michigan, Governor Whitmer, she knows what I demand. Now, I know there's resistance, there's status quo, denial, but you're really making a difference. But I beseech everyone watching Uncle Ted and Carl Higbie right now, if you're not registered to vote and you don't vote for the effort, the risks, and the sacrifice to be in the asset column, if you don't put pressure on your mayor, your chief of police, your state trooper commander, and your sheriff, and your governor, if you're not putting pressure on them, they're laughing at you. So, Carl, you're on track, and there is movement.
You know what, Ted? It's another thing, and I, you know, all your work with Hunter Nation, getting all those hunters registered to vote, that was huge. I run into this all the time. People are like, well, what do I do? Like, we just need somebody to run that can win. I'm like, you do it. Be the person you're waiting for.
You know, Carl, they always come up and go, thanks, Uncle Ted, for standing up for my Second Amendment rights. Thanks for standing up for the Constitution and the good over evil and self-defense. We're glad you have a voice. I don't have a voice. I said, stop. You don't have a voice because you haven't called anybody. You haven't texted anybody. You haven't written a letter. I got buddies that are hammering their governors and their mayor and their school board. And we've seen progress. We've actually seen upgrade in those bureaucracies. Fedzilla is completely out of control. If we've found trillions of dollars in wasted and fraudulent, illegal tax abuse, then give us our damn money back. I don't see why, in a real accountability, just registering typical mathematics, we shouldn't have to pay taxes for the next 10 years because they found trillions that have been wasted and fraudulently abused. Start using those for the constitutionally authorized responsibilities of the government. Because right now it doesn't exist. But, Carl, your voice is being heard. My voice is being heard. There is activism, increase, and upgrade going on. So everybody watching, if you're not putting pressure on your elected employees, they're laughing at you. Get cracking.
Well, the other thing, you just mentioned Second Amendment, which is the amendment that makes all this important, which is why Great Britain is getting thrown in jail for speech violations and we're not. But just before we came on air tonight, major win in California, believe it or not. California ban on open carry is ruled unconstitutional by the Ninth Circuit Court. Now, look, I live in the Socialist Republic of Connecticut, which is the Constitution state, and under Article 1, Section 15 of the Connecticut Constitution, it says that I can open carry, and they still took it away. So, Ned Lamont, I'm coming for you on this one.
Well, everybody should be a member of the Gun Owners of America. Everybody who cares about good over evil should be a member of the new improved National Rifle Association. You should be a member and a participant in your state's Second Amendment organization, like here in Texas. There's great organizations out there that really are holding the line, but we don't need to hold the line. Everybody read my lips. I have a First Amendment without paperwork, without authorization from anybody, without a license, without anything, wherever I may roam and open my mouth. I also have a Second Amendment to keep and bear arms, that is, carry a gun while I'm on planet Earth, while I'm alive, without anyone's authorization, without any paperwork, and without any permit. Anybody wants to debate that, call 1-800-NUMBNUT, and I'll have Michael Moore explain it to you.
Ted, it's never a dull moment with you, sir. Always a pleasure. Happy hunting.
All right, Godspeed. Happy 2026, the best year of my life, the worst for my enemies.
And I'm going to get that 7-year-old buck that's been eluding me for 4 years.
Whack 'em and stack 'em.
Yep, I'm going to do it.
He loves the Constitution. He fights for what's right. He hates the bad guys. He's a freedom warrior. He's your freedom warrior. Watch Carl Higbie every weekday on Newsmax.